it's Roxy. I'm Glamroxed, and I'm a fashion content creator, and today's video is actually not so fashion related as it is mechanical, because officially today I'm going to start fixing up my old sewing machine I bought for like 30 bucks. It's a 1973 Sears Kenmore. I believe it's 1973. I think it's model 158, give or take my memory. But she's really cool. She has a built-in desk, so I'm gonna start fixing her up today. So let's go check her out. I'm saying a little bit weather aware at the moment. I'm filming this because I am in a T-storm watch. But here's the machine. The desk folds out. It's lovely. One thing I am noticing, there's lots of these scuffs. I think that's just finish or leftover residue of sorts. I believe it looks like it's just where the finish got messed up. There is tape holding on the side paneling though. Veneer, I'm guessing. Yeah, veneer. There's these nice little felt pads that are still good. There's some chips and crevices I'm gonna try to fill in on this leg. It's the only leg that really has it. This is good. All these drawers we actually emptied out. And then this side also holds out. So that's really great. And then this flips. It has hinges. I don't know which way it flips really. I would think it would just go into the, you know, but I haven't figured that out yet. So, starting off, I think I'm gonna remove these two panels. And before you freak out, I inspected it for bed bugs. It's been sitting out here for like months, I'm pretty sure. She's a little cobweb dusty though, I will say that. But I think I'm gonna try and start taking off these panels and put them in the drawers. And figure out if I can get this baby off. Because I have a neighbor who actually works a lot with vintage machines, and she'd offered to repair it for me as well as teach me how to repair it on my own. It is a Sears Kenmore, so there's like plenty to like learn. I'm just checking for spiders and bed bugs. But so I'm gonna take my Phillips head and take these off. Probably take these drawers out of their deals. And then I will see you in a minute. The original one, even though I will probably replace these, it is good to know for depth and everything else in between. I said that my waist feature. I'm gonna start like this though, because I need to get at least this side off for my parents. It's not awkwardly wet the entire time. Oh wait, should have left it in. Hold up, I'm gonna redo this. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm just taking off the ones connected to the table, because if I can just leave these hinges and the actual original side panel here, that'll be so much easier for me personally. Also, I think these are ones I probably need replacement because there's like literally rusting holes. I'm doing this shit no gloves, not up to date on tetanus shots either. So you know, if that tells you anything about my two brain cells. But no, right now I'm just kind of unscrewing it. So my plan, store this under that, keep the bolts in one of the drawers. But hopefully this will make it easier on my parents to just keeping it stored in here, because my mom wants to deep clean everything. So I think it would be easier to deep clean this without you know, stuff. And I really do need to clean these like in betweens on the veneer. I think I'm gonna try to chip off the side veneer just because how it looks. It doesn't look good. It has a crack, which makes me worried for what could be in there. And it has like, looks like insulation foam, but I think it's old wood glue, if anything in my woods class has taught me. Oh yeah, speaking of woods classes, I'm actually starting on I say starting, I'm finishing painting the table, and that's gonna be a part of my new singer setup in my room, which I'm excited for because I'm gonna have a whole sewing setup in my bedroom. This machine is actually going in my parents' closet. I know, that is like super underwhelming. Shit, I dropped that. But the reason it's going into the closet is because when I'm in college, basically we're gonna try and turn it into a whole sewing studio. Feel me? It's probably upside down. Listen, I don't know much about content creation, but all I know is restoring ancient artifacts from, you know, I don't even know. What's the oldest one I've done? It might be yeah, I think it's the 20s gramophone is like the oldest thing I think I've restored. So I guess that's a good skill to have when it comes to stuff like this, is being able to restore like really old shit. And the thing I do like about when I got this machine is it is fully functional. It has a slight timing issue, but that is pretty minuscule, I will say. The fact that timing is the least of my worries. It needs timing in oil, but like it runs smooth. I will not lie about that. She runs beautifully. She sounds right. Her feed dogs work right. There's like one stuck lever. Let's see. Come up. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's rotting. Signed up for a little more than I thought, but it is what it is. She's going, I think I'm gonna go back to front on this one. But this is the right panel. A little oxidization it looks like, but that's okay. I might take these hinges off fully eventually and clean them rough whenever I'm done. but there's like indents of where these old feet are. Ooh, they're grody, these felt ones are. I mean, this has been sitting in the thrift store when I asked the lady for like an insanely long time. She said since it's been open, pretty much. So I don't know whose grandma died, but thank you, because like, damn, fire machine. And honestly, I will say this, yes, it is a lot of work. It's gonna take me months, but on the bright side of everything, I get a machine for pretty much $30 out of it, because everything I would need to restore this is free. This is honestly just a step up for me because it's all metal parts, so it's easier self-repair, because I'm sorry, my Singer Heavy Duty is a fucking nightmare to repair. Oh, sorry for my language. I need to watch better on camera, I'm still new to this. But my Singer Heavy Duty is a absolute nightmare whenever I have to fix it. I have to go to a robotics lab, be like, hey, can you guys put me off a new gear? Because I'm not paying a shit ton of money for a new plastic part. Honestly, I just want to replace it all with metal, but I don't know how to hold up against a plastic casing versus a, I don't know what kind of casing that is. It looks like it's some sort of metal, coated in, what's it called? If you can't tell, my mind's kind of blanking out, but I know this one will fit under, so. Yeah, so looking back post-edit, the word I was looking for was enamel. I ain't worried about that. So, yeah, these little felt dots, though, are definitely coming off. They are disgusting. I'm gonna loosen it a little bit, though. Be a little bit healthier. No. I feel like it's bad I have a hurt wrist and I'm doing this without my brace, too. The joys of being me, Roxy, with a freaking wrist like that. But she's cute. We got this, and honestly, I'd rather just get this done than have to wait, because my parents were like, we're not doing anything else till after graduation, and we're not doing it till after graduation. Like, yeah, I know, but you know, I prefer to have her ready. And besides, it's not like I'm knocking on my dad help me do a hole in the back to put the cord through. Stay up, because every time I want to check if it's still working, I have to get the cord like underneath the machine and not like just through the desk. Like, I have to loop it under the desk, if that makes sense, which is not like optimal. Especially if I'm planning on sewing for like hours on end. That is beyond not optimal. Which I mean I am, so that's kind of why I'm getting a better machine than my current one. Nothing against the Singer Heavy Duty. It is a good beginner machine, or if you don't sew often. It was a machine that my aunt was like, oh yeah, this is a great machine, because my cousin has like two, mind you, of the 1980 Singers my Nana had before she died. And I kind of PMO. That's okay. I don't know, life's kind of scary being an adult. Like, you know, what do you mean adult money's real? You know, because I'm just owing money. Okay, so let's not worry about falling right now, because I'm smart. And I propped her up. So that is panel 2 down. I'm so gonna try to see if I can get this tape off. I know it's probably gonna cause the little end veneer here to go away and fall. Doesn't it fall off? Damn. To maybe fall off. But that is like a small price to pay, in my opinion, because I am just gonna probably take this off and reglue it. I have glue, I have C-clamps, and nothing better to do with my life. So, might as well do the bare minimum. You get a damn scraper up in here. Dang, it's hot as balls. Might I say it is hot as balls in here. Whew. Hi Moldy Cactus, that was Jim Gordon. Yeah, R.I.P. Jim, he exploded. I didn't know cactuses could explode either, don't worry. I don't like the noises around my house. Where are y'all? Oh, multi-tool. Hello? That's something scratching at my thing. Where's that pink? Either that or it might be space. One of the two. No, that's not enough. Okay, I'm going to check cameras. I don't think. Yeah, listen, I might be a lot of things. I'm not about to be the white bitch in a horror movie. So I'm gonna check cameras. So I checked the cameras and there's no one outside my garage. So I think I'm okay. That was really weird though. I mean, my neighbor is working outside, so maybe that's what I was hearing. But that's still really weird to me. And so back into work. I don't really know how I'm gonna get everything scraped. But I will, because I'm Batman. Well, I think this is probably as good as I'm gonna get on this right now. I got mostly the side up and at least like 20 effing layers of this side. And then this. So I'm gonna check the drawers because low-key, I have to ask my dad where everything I need is, because I'm not gonna be in it for doing his tools and doing this without supervision. But that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it wasn't like the most interesting video.